I'll tell you what.
We made it.
I was going to say it. I really didn't expect it. You see what they're doing now? They're all standing there pointing, picking out their favorites. Oh, I like that one. Anyway, let's just say who they are. This is David.
No, I'm Glenn.
I'm sorry, Glenn.
That's
David Hobo.
That's David. Raymond.
Right.
I'm Randy.
Randy.
And Al.
Well, how was it tonight? They tell us it was just Bert just told me that his wife was over there and said it was sensational over there.
Crazy.
Incredible time. Yeah?
We had a great time. One of them ran up on stage and grabbed us and kissed us and...
Yeah?
During the show, that is.
Wait a minute, I gotta get over there and find out what that's about.
Tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah, I will, for sure. You, but this must be a bit, I know you're accepted everywhere you go in the world. I mean, you know, you've caused that sort of a sensation, but surely this must be extraordinary here. What's happening to you in this place? My God, they're going crazy all over.
In Japan, they would just go...
Oh, yes. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, yes, sir. No big excitement. Who was the most talkative one in this whole group?
We all are.
All of them. Can't shut any of them out.
Really?
They all, yes, well, do you ever have to do you have to pick out one guy as a spokesman, or do you all sort of just hop in?
Who's ever nearest to Mike?
And whatever. What about, how long does that show last over there?
About an hour and a half.
That's for our segment. The Ritchie family segment's a half hour, so the whole evening is about 2.5 hours.
Depends on the audience, too.
That's true.
Tonight, I think it went on for about 4 or 5 hours.
Don't you get, I mean, you guys are on stage practically the whole time. Don't you get tired?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes we think we're dying.
Is that right? Were you at this party last night?
Yes.
Oh, you got to tell me about that, because this, I understand that this is another Alan Carr special, this party, was it?
Oh, definitely Alan Carr.
What happened?
A-list.
What happened? Anything good?
Well, they had us, there were 2 screenings of the movie.
Right.
They were private screenings. They had a 5 o'clock showing, which we went into, introduced, and then left because we had to go back for photo sessions and meetings and all that. The crowd, the whole theater came outside and stayed in the street because they knew there was an 8 o'clock showing. Now, for the 8 o'clock showing, we arrived on a vintage fire truck.
Is
And
that
we were
right?
supposed to make this grand entrance on this fire truck. There were 10,000 people from building across the street to building, and they couldn't get the fire truck with us still stuck on the top of it. We're sitting in traffic going, hi.
It was like parting the Red Sea.
There were so many people there.
And they all wanted autographs, and they were
Signing
chasing
autographs
the truck, and they were like, you had to say when you were signing the autograph, watch out for your toes, watch out for your toes, because people were like almost getting run
There
over.
were so
Trump
many
was
people there.
old, we had our own siren.
Yeah.
James was a siren.
Do it, do it. They clear out of the way. They clear out of the way.
There were so many people there that the security guards were elbow to elbow to get us in. You know, they had the red carpet treatment and everything to get into the theater. Didn't work. The opening was so narrow, we could go through sideways. One single file. Talking about great entrances.
What about this outfit? I read somewhere where you said when you first got into this character, you intimidated the hell out of people. Is that right?
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
The first time I put this on, I looked in the mirror and said, oh, my God.
So did his mother.
But it's grown.
And
She
she
hasn't seen her for a long time.
She continued to say that until he bought her the new house.
This, of course, your cowboy thing, of course, is the Saturday afternoon thing. Everybody, when they was a kid, went to
Friday
see.
night at the drive-in, Saturday morning. And
Yeah, went to see the Western and all of that. Did you choose that outfit, or did they choose that for
No,
you?
since I was about 3 years old, I've been dressing up in it. In fact, when I was
Oh, wait a minute now.
yeah, really. When we played in North Carolina,
He's making up from the show.
when we played in North Carolina, where I'm from, a whole group of my family came there, and they brought a little picture of me from when I was 3 years old, dressed up like a cowboy, that they blew up into a big poster, and they had it in the audience doing like this
Fantastic.
when I was a little
Yeah.
kid.
You guys, what did you, any of you dance in any shows? When we talked to you the last time, I asked you that question. We went over it very quickly about being gypsies, being dancers on Broadway and so forth. What shows were you in?
I was in a $1 million fiasco called Dr. Jazz with Lola Falana and Bobby Van, and then a revival of Pal Joey on Broadway with Eleanor Parker and Edward Villella. and was working on my third. It was coming into New York, and it closed out of town, and I took this job because I needed a week's unemployment. Never got to settle down on that unemployment.
So little did you know this was going to keep you working forever, this thing. You know? Of course, and I never got the name of the place. You were discovered in Greenwich Village dancing on the bar.
Street corner.
Hold on, we have what?
Long live Christopher Street.
What is Christopher Street?
It's a
It's in
street.
the village, a place in the village.
Oh, I
The
see.
main,
It's got
The
lots
main
of
drag
shops,
in the village.
everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had, she's not here anymore. Is that what you said? She's gone. Oh, what a shame. She's tired. We had Valerie Perrine here.
Oh,
Oh,
She said
Valerie!
We see her every day.
Yeah. Well, she was here. She said she wanted to hang out, but then she got tired.
She used to take us for lunch when we were rehearsing the movie.
Yeah.
She would get on her big red pickup truck and load us all up in it, and we'd have an hour for lunch, and we'd drive. She'd drive like about out of Bleep or wherever, and she'd go really fast up into the hills up to her house up there, and she had 4 dogs, and we'd go up there and swim for an hour and get sun and run back. Alan called a halt to it after a while because
we were always late.
We were always late. She would always bring us back late.
I never got to ask her about that. I had it in my notes. So she has 2 huge dogs, I
got
understand.
4 dogs.
Four.
Yeah.
They're
What
big
if-
old Great Danes.
Great Danes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, you're not
One of
gonna-
them jumped in the pool one day when we were there, and he was drowning, and we thought he was swimming, and we're going, look at your dog.
And Valerie said, "You!" And then she dived into the pool and saved the dog.
Just her luck, a dog that can't swim. Everybody else will come natural too. Listen, I'll tell you what you do, just so we be sure we get this in, and then we're going to take a break first. Yeah? And when we come back, we'll come back with more of the boys. They're going to sing. We got a place for you to stand. You're going to do a song for us, they tell me. So we'll take a commercial break. When we come back, these guys are going to sing for us. Hang in there.